Good morning to all. Today I feel excitement to convey my feelings about this COVID pandemic diary. We are all suffering a lot during this pandemic, but indirectly I am benefited. During this more than 2 years, I had time pass study of several books from kids' tales to history, geography, spirituality, philosophy, politics. Lot of books I am fortunate to study during this period. This is actually time pass reading. Since I have no work at all, so from morning to evening, normal my earlier office time, I am always going to my library and studied lot of things. So on that basis of time pass study, time pass reading of many books, I get some information. I am able to collect some information, and these are, for me, it is a valuable learning. So I want to share my experiences and my knowledge of this, which I am collecting from my time pass COVID time pass reading. I say weathering. Weathering is a technical term. It is a natural phenomenon by which particles disintegration happen and finally derived some different product and known by a new term or name. In geotechnical engineering or geotechnical science or soil mechanics or in geology, our earth crust consisted of highly weathered, unconsolidated solid samplings derived from rock mass, which we call soil, rock, everything. Our earth crust is composed of this byproduct of rock mass. I am not going to say that rock is not there. In some places exposed rock also there. Let us go, what is this weathering? Let us consider a boulder, rock. A rock mass, if we separate it to smaller pieces considering the joints and fractures, if we can separate from joints and fractures, the size will be boulders. If it further broken down, it shall attain state of gravel. In case of further breaking it down to tiny particles, it may be called as a silt. In case of further microscopic particles, it may be termed as clay, depending upon the sizes and behaviors. It implies that the whole universe can be broken down to microscopic particles. During this process, nature, behavior, and properties also be changed. Although the chemical composition is same, all these are different. The chemical composition of, say, rock mass is biotite, quartz, feldspar. In such cases, in boulder also, the same mineral constituent, the chemical composition will be the same. In sand also, same will be there, but it is different. If we want to apply reverse method, if we say, let us take some lump of silt, some amount of silt, or some amount of sand, we cannot reattain the original bedrock. Under any circumstances, if we go for some chemical bondage or some other process, we cannot get the original material. We cannot get rock. We can destroy the rock. We can disintegrate the all constituent minerals of the rock mass, but same material, if we try to rebuild the original one, it is not feasible. It is a natural process. This process is also applicable everything and everywhere in our universe, in our society too, in our life too, our civilization, everything governed by this process. Let us consider in our life a man having all virtues, all good virtues, he is termed as a good man. If he did a single misdeed, everyone shall forget that he was a good man. Rather, his all virtues shall be termed as acting. Everybody says, वो साला बहाना बनाया था, असली में वो ऐसा ही इसका कैरेक्टर था, तो ये सब बिल्कुल एक्टिंग था. Someone may say that the Ratnakar became Valmiki, then why not we can reveal the same name and fame? Yes, Ratnakar was a dreaded dacoit, dreaded criminal. He became Valmiki. But Valmiki, if Valmiki converted to Ratnakara, several births will be required. In my opinion, no one can change Valmiki to Ratnakara because it is not natural process. We have great regards to Ratnakara. He was the ancient poet of Indian civilization. And we salute Valmiki. On the other hand, we hate Ratnakar. Valmiki was the rebirth of Ratnakar. It is just a film of villain and hero. On the other hand, if we go for some changes in our sky, a sunset is the end of the day. What we feel, the sunset is the end of the day. But in my opinion, sunset is not the end of a day. Indeed, it is preparation of bright morning. Chemical composition of diamond and coal is same, hydrocarbon. Like our human organs and constituents are same, like hydrocarbon, diamond and coal, chemical composition is same. Our human organ, everywhere where human is available, all our organs, flesh, blood, solid matter, which is made of total 5 elements, it is everywhere it is same. But there are some are very famous, renowned gentlemen with some good virtues, and some are unwanted bad element of the society. Like diamond is so precious, while coal is ordinary fuel only. It is maybe due to circumstances like that, due to different pressure, temperature, which forced hydrocarbon to transform into diamond and coal either. I know that I do not know ABC of anything of this small word, but still I have some doubt whether half of the world population able to know this simple thing. I am not sure enough. I have doubts. Perhaps 50% people they do not know, whether they do not know ABC. If we can know that we do not know ABC of anything, then there shall be no difference between you and me, he and me. We are all same. We are all same human being, made of total 5 elements. soil, water, air, ether, light. Light means temperature, Agni, fire. And we are everything, we are saying that, but more than 70% is water. In our human body, more than 70% is water, and rest little bit soil is there, and rest some fire and air and ether. Everyone is made of these basic 5 elements, yet we are different. Why? I do not know. In another book, I got one good relation. One philosopher, he recommend that which lasts long is not easily got. That which got does not last long. That means if we want some good, we must get some good. We have to hard work. We must give some time, with some dedication, with some positive energy, then only we can get, which will be last little more. And which we are getting simply, just I get it something, what I call the, if we go for, if I am feeling pain, it will not last long, because it is easily available. Pain is easily available. It is my own creation. There is only thing which is everlasting. That small thing is love. And if we see with little wide eyes, we can easily recall that due to love of Radha, Sri Krishna became Radhecham. For love of Sita, Purushottam Sri Ramchandra became Siya Ram. Love is the base of bhakti, knowledge and hard work. Sri Krishna loved Arjuna and Arjuna too. As a result, Arjuna was bhakta to Sri Krishna, and Sri Krishna gave all knowledge of whole universe to Arjuna. In a word, without love nothing can exist. We are taking oxygen from plants because plants love us. Anybody can say that it is natural process. Yes, I do agree, it is natural process. But if we destroy the entire plant kingdom, if we hate the plant kingdom, can anyone be able to survive? No, not at all. But nowadays, destruction of plant kingdom, this forest, all plants are cutting out in the name of construction works, name of development of a country. Oh, the whole world is suffering for this. Now everyone is shouting climate, global climate changing, and some predicted that it will be temperature will be so high that the whole ice belt shall be melting, and the water of the sea rising up to 2 meters. Then what happened? We shall be all underwater. We have to try to fight like fish for survival. If 2 meter water level is mean sea level is raised up, then no one can live. In another book, one Confucius, he was a Chinese philosopher. He said, "Fly solo." That was also said by Rabindranath Tagore, Nobel laureate. একলা চলো, কেউ যদি সাথ দেয় না একলা চলো. After analyzing his word, fly solo, I find that if you do not fly solo, you will not able to learn anything. In life, everybody in every step one must learn something. In our life, if we are a part of a group all the time, no one can make anybody independent, because you do not have to take any decision from your own. A group, they will take decision and you just follow her. Those who are simply blindly supporter of others, they cannot enjoy their life. He cannot be independent. They shall be supporting hand, like today's subsidy or grant in aid is an indirect method of making poor and poor. We do not want to be self-sufficient. Most of the people, we never want to be self-sufficient, because we are always in group. In our society, when a person is always sticking to his own opinion, we shall term him either mad or selfish or what not. But that man, the lonely man, have some of his ideology to be becoming independent. We never want to. We are always, nowadays is 35 kg rice is free. Medical treatment for below poverty line is free. Everything is free. So people want to be poor. When there is a provision, without doing anything, I am getting my food, I am getting my shelter, if I getting my cover, food, shelter and cover, these are our basic need. If a poor man get everything free, then why we shall be working for our survival. There is no necessity of work hard for our survival. We already forget the small group of people may bring major changes in our society. Do you know how many British came to India for carrying business with East India Company in the name of East India Company? How many British came? There are only 12 British men came, and later they ruled the whole India except Nizam province, which is nowadays it is Hyderabad, and Sikkim. How many Ahoms came to Assam? 12 houses, that means 12 ghar. In Assamese local language it is 12 ghar, that is 12 person came from Burma, that is present Myanmar, and they were able to establish the Ahom kingdom in Assam. If that small group of people can bring lot of changes, why we today even think for our own survival? We can, but we do not have any ambition. We became each and all puppet, and the key of which we thrown into a deep water. What we are doing? We are doing nothing. Even we forget our own self. One must first love himself, then finally and later on society. If everyone started to love oneself, the entire society shall develop, and supporting hand never be necessary at all. That means we did not require, if we love, that means if we love our own self, we must think for our survival. In such cases we have to work, and if we have sufficient, we shall not require any supporting hand in the name of society, in the name of BPL. Be poor and you will get everything free. In some faith and belief, there is a tradition that no rich man can go to heaven. Be poor, then only you can able to go heaven. What you have, you donate. You give to others. Be poor, you need nothing. Everything will be given you to by God. Then only you can go to heaven. That means poverty is a passport and visa for heaven. Be poor, then you can go to heaven. In another book, I find that book was written by one British scholar. He explained true love. One must able to take own pen. Truly love, then only one can able to take own pen. and play with all odds and evil of life with smile only. So that means we must try to tackle our own problem. We must try to our pain and misery, pain and sorrow by us only. God has given two hands. God has given everything. Just if we plant a small sapling, it will give us lot of fruits. After a few years, we can live with them. Our livelihood can be earned from that only. So we must try to tackle our all pains and sorrows, odds and evil with smile. It is my duty. We must consider it is my duty to survive. Life is really very simple, but we are insisting on making it complicated and complex, which make us unhappy since we are mostly unable to feel happy. He explained about happiness also. What is happiness? What is happiness? One gentleman in a big crowd where few thousands gatheration was there, few thousand people, maybe nearing lakhs. One question was asked, how can be happy always? That gentleman replied, erase the word always. Automatically you are happy. Just erasing a word always, then happiness, he is always happy. Once I was asked how to tackle the terrorist problems of our country, since everyone is worried about stopping terrorism. Well, I answered this question. It was in Sentinel. It is in Sentinel during Padma Shri Dhiren Besbarua. The Dhiren Besbarua, he was chief editor. Then one public discussion was started to tackle the terrorism. I suggested him all should stop participating in this terrorism in public discussion, or provide everyone plenty of sophisticated arms. So there will be no terrorism. When everybody possesses some sophisticated arm, who is terrorist? Nobody is terrorist. Terrorism will be automatically vanish. To survive in peace and harmony, united and strong, we must have one people, one nation, one flag, one religion, that is humanity, and the humanity should be based on love. bonding force is love, which we technically call it a cohesive force, and generally it is adhesive force. So love should be the cohesive force between one and all. Then there shall be no terrorism and nothing short of this type of enemy. Love is the only energy for transforming an enemy to a friend. When anger rises, one must think of the consequence. We can control our anger. Anger, it is a product of differentiation. It does not mean that differentiation because of financial ability or by ability of the power or by other means, but angry is a very greatest enemy of all human. Power does not corrupt anybody. One is most powerful. Power does not corrupt anybody. But fear corrupts everybody, which is the present situation throughout the globe. Fear corrupts. Power never corrupts anybody. This fear is the main sources of fear, perhaps fear of the loss of power. Today I am very powerful. I have a very fear. When very powerful, then I have a much fear of loss of power. I am powerful, then I have fear of loss of power. This fear corrupts throughout the globe. The good life is once inspired by love and guided by knowledge, and for which education is fragrance of teachers and students. When student ready, teacher appears. Education, the understanding of citizenship, is a short-time affair. If we are honest and earnest, if anyone has no confidence in own self, he may twice defeat in the race of life. This is also the great philosopher. I am taking out this from a book of great philosophers. Money does not, in Chanakya's book, he clearly explained, Chanakya's Arthashastra, he clearly explained, money does not mean anything to anybody. One can earn lot of money, but one must to enjoy the life and not putting any stress on own self or building huge bank account. Chanakya agreed. The money is a medium of exchange. We have some money to get our to fulfill our need. But we are all not generating food stuff. We are not producing food stuff. We are not producing milk. We need milk, we need rice, we need wheat. But for that purpose, those we do not produce, to get that thing, money is necessary as a medium of exchange. But money does not mean that it is the life. It needs only to enjoy the life. Money is not a stress building for making some huge bank account. Lot of people, they are taking a lot of pains, lot of stress, they are running after money. They do not know how much they have. How much they have and how much need they need, they do not know. But they are collecting money and money. One should give lots away and live simply, mostly with a small suitcase, living in a small hotel. It is the life. We are buying one flat in a cozy area, but it is simply hotel. Daily rentless, simply hotel. We are staying that house. So after some time we will be vacating that house. Vacating means we shall return our all body constituent materials to the earth. This is in any fate. So for this much only we need money. We all know that good health is much more important. He who thinks twice, another gentleman, I forgot his name, in his book he writes, he who thinks twice before doing anything, he cannot do anything of his own interest or own choice. After analyzing this sentence, yes, let us consider I am walking on a street and I see that a few gentlemen taking smoke and they are laughing. If I want to take part in their part, if I want to join with them, I have to see the surroundings, whether somebody see me or not. So if I see the surroundings shall not permit, so I cannot smoke with them. So that means, yes, that was taking join with that group for a smoke. That was my choice. That was my own choice. But while I was thinking what will be the consequence, I cannot do. So he is very correct. If someone spends too much time in thinking about a thing, he will never get it done. That gentleman, he explained one business businessman career. He came to him. He asked what type of business will be better for me. That gentleman explained that this is my qualification, that this is my thing, so kindly advise me what type of business. After few days, again he came to that gentleman for next advice. That gentleman asked, what type of business you have started? He replied, till now I am not starting anything. I think online business will be better, but now it will be, due to these things, it will be not so much beneficial, so much profitable. So other business, daily I am spending time study this type of business. What type of business? Business magazine. I am always studying business magazine and lot of business papers, newspapers. So which shall be better for me? But I do not find. That gentleman advised, you sell your all business magazine, you will get little amount, 100, 200, whatever may be, and please start any business with that amount, then see whether it is beneficial for you or not. Although it is a very light story, but the process is not light, process is great. Who can that philosopher had also in some pages he has written, who can forget always, he shall live always happily. If you can forget your pains, every moment you can forget your pains and misery, you shall be always happy. You do not have any misery. See, forgetfulness is a good nature. That philosopher, in his term, forgetting is a very good nature. In my case, it is completely different. I am the happiest man of this small world, since I have no time to feel unhappy. In my case. Further, in my case, I am the richest man of this world, as I have no fear to fall and no hope to rise. We are all afraid about death. We do not think that a day will come when I will be dead. We never think. We never imagine. We know that is the final. That is the truth. Our birth is not truth. Death is truth. One may take birth 1 hour later or 1 hour before. But death is nothing. Death is truth. But this most dangerous thing is to live defeated and inglorious is dying daily. Every step, if one is defeated, one has some one has no glory of life. Glory means, I am not saying that he is a PhD or he is DSc, he is a big policy maker, he is a big bureaucrat. I am not going, he is a great big industrialist. I am not saying that thing. Glory means laugh, love, pity, mercy, sacrifice, all this virtuous quality of life is not there. That is inglorious. And every step, if you are defeated, that life is more dangerous than your death. That means every step you are dying. One Indian writer, he was politician, not direct politician, but he was politician, and he was philosopher. He make one comments. A vote is like a rifle. Its usefulness depends upon the character of the user. Study of the past is beneficial if one could define the future. A happy man can easily forget the past and know fate on future. Democracy is wise only. Democracy is for wise only. Democracy is not at all for fools. From this line, a vote is like a rifle. That means in front of a rifle, one's trigger, strike the trigger, it will kill someone. So its usefulness depends on the character of the user. In democracy, you see, in democracy, say if there is a election is going on, some extremist or some Maowadis or some terrorist, what happened? They will be elected some terrorist. Definitely, terrorist group will be bigger group. Power will be going to that. So democracy is not at all fit for fools. Democracy is for wise only. In another book, straight cut suggestion, love all, trust a few, but do wrong to none. It is the simple way of happiness. Yes, if you do not harm anyone, if you love all, automatically there will be happiness. You have no enemy, you have no fear. When we are fearing for lose something, or fearing for lose my life, fearing for loss of my something, so we have, when I have love all and I do not hurt anyone, there cannot be any enemy of me, so I will be fearless. Definitely I shall be happy. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. No one risks to fulfill the dream without fighting, sacrifice, and hard work. Forgive and mercy is the first step of attachment with the Creator. Life starts from the end of luxury and comfort. Skill, workmanship is yoga. These are all one philosopher explains. If you can forgive a sin of anyone and mercy, it will lead you to the Creator. That means automatically happiness will be coming to your heart, to your soul. And life starts from the end of luxury and comfort. When we'll be coming out from the comfort zone, we can realize what is life. Without realization of life, living in a comfort zone, we cannot understand what is life. Life is a struggle of survival. Life is struggle of existence and struggle for happiness. Happiness not coming from heaven, happiness coming out from our heart and soul. I am not going to explain the yogasan. Yogasan, that is, there are some hot yoga and some Raj yoga. Here it is, I am explaining is Raj yoga, not hot yoga. Hot yoga is meant for health. When health will be good, mind will be good, and when mind will be good, you shall be happy enough. But in Raj yoga is quite different. It is attachment with the Creator. And skill, workmanship is yoga. Yoga is realization of strength and reasoning approach. Yoga is neither a faith nor rituals. Yoga is a religion and rituals of mankind. What is called caring and sharing. Caring and sharing. We should care everyone and we should share everything with all. That is yoga. It is yoga means we should think for upliftment of all, not mine. A glass of water, I am not a glass of water, but when I drink a glass of water, I became a part of the glass of water. I can then say this water which I already put in my body is me. Before drinking, it was mine. After drinking, it is me. So, all the ingredients which I required, I am taking from this glass of water. This is yoga. Yoga gives us strength of forgive and mercy. When you listen to yourself, everything comes naturally. It is yoga. It comes from inside, like an energy of will to do something. Yug make us try to be sensitive. It is Yug. Soul of every forces to do something from the welfare of the world. It is Yug. It is very easy to manipulate in mass. You must not educate people. If we do not educate people, it is very easy to manipulate the group of people. But Yug does not say this. Yug says you should not manipulate the people. Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake, because a silly mistake of a powerful enemy makes you more powerful. Wise men consider weakest enemy as a more powerful for preparation only, and it is better to consider your enemy is too weak to conquer. These we can attain from Yug. Yug does not mean that you should go to jungle, you should you should be vegetarian, you should take your bath at any moment. Just you sit in a comfort posture and concentrate brain and mind with some object. Object means normally we should remember creator, nature, what we call creator. I am not taking any name. It's a creator. He may be a god, he may be anything, he may be anything. There are lot of gods already taken birth in this small world. Lot of gods. In India, Hindu has so many gods. Like that, earlier also lot of gods. In all faith and religion, lot of gods. Yes, God means a super creation. Like Lata Mangeshkar, the goddess of Sangeet. Yes, Lata Mangeshkar is goddess of Sangeet. Charashati. So, it is encouragement. He has contributed so many things for our country. Why she shall not be goddess of Sangeet? She shall be, she should be. There are so many gods. Tendulkar is god of cricket. Yes, Tendulkar is god of cricket. Kapil Dev is god of cricket. Kapil Dev is god of cricket. After his first World Cup winning, India has not necessary to think back. So first time once a gentleman put his step at Everest, Neil Armstrong and Tenzing Norgay. After them, so many people they have visited to Everest. Before that, Tenzing Norgay and Neil Armstrong They are God of Himalaya. We should honor them. So let us come more gods. We should welcome all gods. We are all gods. In some scriptures there are 33 gods, 33 millions gods. The sun ray, from the sun, the ray distributed all over the universe. There are all, everywhere, each point of the sun ray all over the universe is God. There is no enemy in this universe except our own ego. Ego is the greatest enemy of all living creatures. There is no charm equal to the tenderness of the harm. If you cry after the sunset of your life, your tears will prevent you from seeing the stars of blue sky. After sunset, if we are starting crying, then we cannot see the beautiful blue sky with twinkle, twinkle, thousands little stars. We shall not be able to see. So we should not think anything what happened. Sunset is sunset. We should naturally prepare to enjoy the natural beauty of blue sky with twinkle stars. Nature does everything, but not hurry. Everything is incomplete, compromise is the best and cheapest lawyer. Another book about a king Ashoka, on his one writer, Ashoka the Great. One book I read. In that book, I find one good advice for all people. Compromise is the best and cheapest lawyer. There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure and mistake. In a word, these two are the best teachers of this world. That means when we did some mistake, then only we can learn what is the result of this work, this mistake. Unless and until we are not did any mistake, if we never fail in life, then our knowledge is not complete. Our knowledge shall only be complete after learning from every mistakes and failures. So some says failure is the pillar of success. That means one must able to learn more from failure. learn more from mistakes. Another book I find, there is a question: what is freedom of expression? Without the freedom of offend, it ceases to exist. Struggle is life. All are struggling since the birth. Crying in case of little baby is a hard struggle. Learning for teenage is more hard struggle, and struggle for existence middle age is the hardest struggle, and finally fighting with death is the painful struggle. Nobody is living to work, but all are working to live, since hard work is everybody's birthright. Creator has gifted us a valuable gift to work hard. That is our birthright. We are getting this gift from Creator as a birthright. All these are we are all hard work only for survival, for existence, for do something for others, do for my own family. Doing something for my own family also is doing something for others. My means I. I am not I should not be attached with my all family members. They are also same creation. They are also like me, one creation of our Creator. So we must do always. The whole universe is always beautiful if we love own self. If we love own self, the whole universe is very beautiful, and we cannot feel anything. She do not like any good comments are her. She never be happy in life. The whole universe is always beautiful to him, but a woman, exceptionally super elevated woman, the common woman, mostly who do not like any good comments on her, she never be happy in life. Few days before, my grandson wants some financial help, some finance for buying a new some mobile or something, which is little costly for people like me or his father. We are very hand to mouth conditioned people. And his parents denied immediately, asked to wait some time so that they can arrange. Then I said, the increasing of needs is a symbol of growth. When I had a telephone, that means I need another telephone. So my needs are increasing. That means I am growing. So finally they had managed anything. So my interpretation is it is a good symbol. That means my grandson is growing. So his needs are increasing. And some people always look only to the past or present. And certainly they miss the future. Those are busy past only. They cannot enjoy the present, and they are missing the future. At least future, yes, I know that the future is uncertain, but our aim and ambition belongs to future. We are studying, we are preparing for in national level examination for what? For future, not for today. So, future is uncertain. I am competing for UPSC. I may get or I may not. But my target is considering my future. So, any person who is always confined, always looking, always taking back to past, taking flashback of past, so he cannot do anything. He cannot enjoy the present, and he shall always miss the future. If you cannot enjoy the present, you cannot prepare for some your UPSC examination. You may go for IPS, IAS, IFS. Lot of Indian services are there. We always think for the future at the present, not the taking back. I was 70% mark holder at my class 7, 60% marks holder in higher secondary. These are not, it is a useless thing. I do not advise anyone. Because beauty has so many forms. And I think the most beautiful thing is the confidence and loving yourself. One own self, you must love own self. I love myself. I am living for myself. All living creatures are alone, like a drifted, isolated boulder having no address, and so all times keeps on moving. May take little rest for a moment and moving without any destination. And if someone can define the destination, it is the state of transforming from boulder to teeny dust particles. Till now, no one can define, no one can say about his destination, isolated, and it is rolling down. A rolling stone gathered no moss. So it is our life journey. It is our life journey. Let us always meet each other with a smile. A smile is the beginning of love. One can be leader, only he should know the way, he should go the way and always show the way to others. He is leader. Love, smile, plus this quality should be, he must be possess this quality, then he can be only leader. If someone every moment count loss and profit in life, he never get anything to feel happy. We are normally, if I express my happiness to other, I should not pay anything. There is no taxation in our happiness. I am happy. I should not pay for this. I should not pay any service tax or any income tax to anybody. I am happy. I am always happy. There are two class of peoples. One class is always happy. Other class is always wants to be happy. What is happiness? Happiness is the mental status, our own feeling. I am taking this oxygen, you are also taking this oxygen from the air. You cannot take oxygen plus carbon dioxide. If you take little amount of carbon dioxide, you shall automatically exhale out that carbon dioxide. So you are breathing same air, I am breathing same air. So we must feel happy. We do not have any difference. We should not differentiate each other. We drink water. I drink water, you drink water. Yes, somebody may use some straw to drink water or some straw to drink some juice. But normally we drink, I drink, you drink. So, where is the differentiation? Who is in between differentiate us? Why I am happy, why you are not happy? There are two classes of people. One class is always happy. In that class I am number one. Always happy. In that class my position is rank 1. Other classes always want to be happy. They have everything, but they are not happy. They want to be happy. Something short in their mind or brain or something, what I do not know. Because physically they are same, physically they are fit. If physical problem is there, they can able to discuss the matter with a doctor. All otherwise they are everything fit, everything well. Then where they are not happy, they are wants to be happy. I do not understand why this class is coming. If one can try to be happy, he can easily be happy. We make our living by want what we get. We we are living here, always what we get. Instead of we make our life by what we give. If you give something to other, happiness will automatically come to you. If you think if you are looking for getting something, you cannot be happy. Everyone has yesterday and today, and yesterday only perfect teacher, and today is the good student for learning the whole universe. And this will make you happy throughout the life till your death, generation after generation. Because a happy person gives happiness to the whole universe. Buddha, he make everyone happy till now. His happiness is present. Mahavir, he was happiest man. He make everyone happy. Whole universe is happy for him. So automatically, if one is happy, his happiness will be for several generations of this world. I am taking lot of time. Whether it is your useful or not, I do not know. But my heartfelt story of this COVID pandemic period, a idle, workless old man, useless man, idle, workless, useless man. And my time pass, how I was passed my time this more than 2 years, I am explaining to you. May God bless you. Please all be happy. Please all be healthy. Please all be blissful and contented with a long life, good health. I wish you all my best wishes to all of you for all well in coming days.